What's going on, guys? This is Tybone Skyberg here. Today we're taking a look at the action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Saban's Power Rangers Lightning Collection with Dragon Shield Black Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 6-inch figure from Hasbro, but it's only on Wallgreens exclusive. Alright, Dragon Shield Black Ranger 6-inch figure. So I picked this up at this figure right here. It costs like $19.99, like $20. It's not that bad, right? So I get this at this figure. It was way back in a few months ago before I was on a vacation. So now I'm back now. So now I'm gonna give a chance to review it. So let's get on to that. Alright, so you got under the front right here. It's much as the same as in the usual before, just like the others, the Lightning Collection figures. And of course, you got the Black Ranger right here, and there's a Dragon Shield. The design looks like, and you got the figure and tons of accessories, the head sculpt. That's everything is on there. So now let's get on to on the front. Not only front, and you got it on the left. Same thing as usual, like this. On the left, and of course you got this one right here, and it comes when it says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Saban logo on it, and the same Black Ranger, the one that's got Dragon Shield Black Ranger, the same like this, 3D with something, something like that. You guess the idea. And of course you got on top of nothing, and the black color on it, and there's some information. I mean, you guess the idea. And of course you got the Black Dragon Shield Black Ranger himself, and no other accessories when you found him or not. It's just him himself. And of course, there's some information, and you got the international, something like that, and you guess the idea. If you want to pause it, go ahead. And of course, I forgot to mention that's from Hasbro. I forgot to add that one too. So, all right, let's get this open, this figure, and let's find out, you guys. Alright, so here's Dragon Shield Black Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 6-inch figure out of the packaging. And I gotta say this, it looks very, very another decent figure. So now, and I'm very glad that I got this figure right here. And I found out like a couple years ago, and I think it's that they have SH Figure Arts, but it's only on exclusive. I forgot what the name was, maybe San Diego Comic-Con or something that others. But too bad I don't have it. It didn't not much time because it just costs way more expensive. So I'm very glad that I got this figure right here, only on the Wallgreens exclusive. So $20 figure, it's not that bad. I like that at this price right here. So, and without further ado, let's get on to that. So, and then you got those many accessories right here, especially with other ones, like I said. So let's get on into that. Now, let's talk about the Power Axe. It looks a very decent figure like this, and I'm trying to figure out the focus. Yeah. All right, so you got the Power Axe, and you got this figure, this weapon right here. It looks very amazing. You got a very nice detail, it looks like, and you guess the idea, and it looks very nice, and the paint job looks very great. So far, I can see the color yellow is whiter yellow, something like that, and this should be regular yellow. And the rest of them's fine, but they forgot to put the mention is the Black Ranger's coin Mastodon, the one this should be colored gold. Now silver should be a little bit on it, but I don't mind silver on it, but who knows? So yeah, and of course you got like this, and you got right here. Not only that, if you want to put it attached, like a power blaster, for example, it goes like this. Yep, that's honest to that like this. So, and thankfully it's there. So I wish that they could do the same thing. That I want the regular Black Ranger figure like this one. So you have to combine with this the power blaster looks like. You have to put attached the Pink Ranger's power bolt looks like, and you guys, I have to wait until the rest of them, the team is complete, and it goes like this. So now, and there's a little bit of yellow splash on it a little bit, so I'll remove it a little bit. It's not that bad actually, but the rest of them is totally fine. And yeah, you have to push up and down through it. It's a little bit weighted, but so. And not only that, I can do that is, yeah, it's a little bit weight, but now, and there's the visuals right here. It comes from the the power axe, and it comes from with the blaster mode, and you got this thing attached to it like this, and this the same thing reminds me Man the Defender. It's already out with the Wave 2, the Lightning Collection from the Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. I didn't get a chance that figure, but I will eventually or not. Maybe I try the best I can to collect. And you can see right here, it comes from this weapon. This weapon mode looks like it does very nice, detailing nice. The comes one of the blaster mode. It looks like it, and that is to that. So that's when it comes from. Looks like, and yeah. So if you want to, there you go. So nothing happened too seriously. So, and this comes from the sword mode, and you've seen in the blaster mode, you get the idea, and that's on to that. Now, in accessories, let's talk. Well, there's more of them come, and you got the hands, and there's one for the fist and a one for another karate chop. Looks like, yeah. I'm not gonna force it. It's because, like I said before, like last year, I don't want to break it, but I try to test it, and nothing happens, thankfully. So, and you got like this, and if you wanted movements like this, and not too serious, and it looks. And you got this one right here. So, all right, now the blade blaster, same as usual, like just like the Pink Ranger. Now the Pink Ranger I was worried about is the color silver, but now this one right here is color white. So thankfully it's there. And well, and that's the same blaster as usual. No sword mode, it's just a blaster. It's the same thing like Bandai America did. So. And then it's that. So, all right, let's talk about the head sculpt. Is Zach Taylor, the actor Walter Jones? Now, let me ask question is: do you think that's Walter Jones as Zach Taylor? I don't think it's not him necessarily, but it does. Let me know if you can, comments below. And then you can see the rest of them. You get the idea, but the hairstyle is different, but it's not. But you can see the head sculpt looks like it's almost as him. It's not, or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just like a comic book version, the Zach Taylor, the Boom Comics, Boom Studio Comics, am I gonna calling it? So, and you can see right here. So now, and if you want to change in the heads for some reason, and then you want to go, let me see if I can. Oh, there you go. No, sorry about that. I was trying to remove what looks like. Okay. All right, you can see the head sculpt looks like it looks yeah, it's the same as just like the rest of them. You guys get the idea. So So now, so it does looks like a Zach Taylor, but almost, but it's not. It's not as him actually. The Walter Jones as Zach Taylor, almost the same except the hairstyle. Even a little bit the head sculpt looks like the face. And I don't know. Maybe I can. Probably it's him or not. So, all right, let's get on to the change now. Sorry about that. And then let's get on to put it back at the helmet. I don't know why. There you go. All right, so let's talk about the figure himself, the Black Ranger with the dragon shield on it. Now, you can see right here, it looks very nice. The helmet detail looks very nice. Just like the rest of them is better. You can see right here. So, and thankfully, it looks very nice. The helmet, it looks very nice, decent, almost. It looks like it. And the rest of them, the Dragon Shield and then the armband, just like at the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger that I have. But the one that's I got the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger. And also, I forgot to mention, I wish that also the regular Mighty Morphin Green Ranger for some time remain in the future, especially the regular Black Ranger as well. Same thing. I wish Hasbro would make it at this point for the remain in the future. And the rest of them, the Black Ranger colored black paint job, it looks very great. And the armband, color gold, it's the same thing, it's just like that I have, you guessed it. And the Dragon Shield is much as the same, you guessed the idea. All right, let's talk about the Morpher. It looks very clean. I can see You can see right here, it's a little bit, I can see Mastodon Power Coins at this point. So the Morpher is very small. And you got right here the Blade Blaster, the holder, just like it's the same thing as usual. You guess the idea. And you got right here is a little bit nice paint job at this point. So, and you guess the idea. So now, and if you've seen it behind them, looks like, and you guess the idea. It's very soft. I think it's soft. The same thing, like, yeah, you guess the idea. And you guess the rest of the idea. And, yeah, you gotta see a little bit right here. You can see the white one. So I'll customize. Doesn't matter. So, and the rest of it, you guess the idea. Now the articulation, you got 360, something like that, left or right thing, and you got little bit this up, not much, and then it goes down like this. And now, speaking of the butterfly joint, let me call it like this. Yeah, you got the butterfly joint. You guessed it, the idea. Now, the arms like this and then the shoulders like this, you guys did the idea. It looks very good. I tested and mess around like this. And the elbow joint goes like this, and like this, and the wrist joint, the hands like this, and then it goes like this, and of course the ab crunch. Let's see, it's the same thing. It looks very good. Now, like this, and you guys the idea. The wrist joint at the abs like this, and you guys the idea. Like this. But sadly, I'm thinking about this one, like these two right here, but it doesn't have. But it comes from like this. Am I correctly right or wrong? Like in previously videos. Well, you guys the idea. Now the list joint like this, and simple, easy like this. Simple like this, the same as the other one, and you got a kick forward and not much to kick back. That's unfortunately, and a knee joint like this. It's the same. I try to test around like this. And does the boot joint? Yeah, it does have boot joints right there. And you got the ankles. It goes up and down. This is a little bit harder, just like the other ones. And of course, then you got ankle pivot, and you got an ankle pivot. So, all right. So let's talk about the comparison for you guys, and let's find out. All right. So here's my comparisons with Dragon Shield Black Ranger 6-inch figure under the metal. So I got the two Batman's figures from the DCEU from DC Multiverse from Mattel, the 6-inch figure. Let's talk about on the left. I got is the regular the Batsuit Batman Ben Affleck one on from the Batman v Superman, and as much as the same as the paint job, and the difference is from Suicide Squad. And of course on the right you got Armored Batman suit from the Batman v Superman. So as much as it's tallest, it's because of the other two. And you got on the same one, and it goes as that's tallest as this one. So I really don't know why, honestly. So, and it's because there's under the back ears on it. So it's because in the middle. So because this one is as smallest as this one, the other which one is the 6 inches. I don't know. Who knows? So all right. So here's a talk about for the next one. And here's my final comparisons with Dragon Shield Black Ranger 6-inch figure. So it comes with 3 Mighty Morphin Black Rangers, the regular figures from the Bandai America. For example, on the left here, you got a 4-inch figure from the remastered version of the Mighty Morphin 2010. And I have 2 legacy versions. You guessed the idea. One from on the right. And here you got 5-inch figure from the legacy version, the Mighty Morphin 5-inch figure. And of course, on the final part you got here is the legacy collection 6.5 inches figure right here. So, all right, so if you've seen it, go check them out. It's on my channel. So I really don't know why. So it's much as the same as a different size right here, except that the Dragon Shield Black Ranger 6-inch from Hasbro. So, and here's these figures right here. So what you guys think? Comments below. So what do you think? And let me know, you guys. So my final thoughts with Dragon Shield Black Ranger 6-inch action figure from Saban's Power Rangers Lightning Collection from Hasbro, but it's only on Wallgreens exclusive. I gotta say this, it looks very nice. It was a nice pose. I'm gonna pose sort of just like that the image looks like. So now, I gotta say this, it looks very nice, decent figure, and the articulation is much as the same as usual. You get the idea. And the Dragon Shield and the armband is much as the same, the Fighting Spirit, the Green Ranger. Well, and of course, Jason Lee Scott figure from the Dragon Shield, the Red Ranger that I don't have, unfortunately. But I wish I have the regular Mighty Morphin Green Ranger eventually. Well, time will tell to make in that and remain in the future. We'll see. And especially the regular Mighty Morphin Black Ranger without Dragon Shield. Eventually, we'll see. Only time will tell in the future until the complete set. And the paint job looks very nice, except in the Power Axe weapon, the one that's got like I said, the Mastodon's Power Coin, the one that they forgot to put color gold paint job. They forgot to put a little bit or not. I could be right or wrong, so because I didn't catch it. Now, before we get to my final ratings, let's talk about the head sculpt right here. And do you think that's the Zach Taylor's is Walter Jones? I think it's almost him, but it's not. So comments below, let me know. And I tried to put that in the helmet on. Unfortunately, I'm trying to put a nice, and you guys get the idea. It's just like the rest of them. And I think it's almost him or Walter Jones, but it's not. So you can see the little more cheeks on it, and the hairs, except the hair. But his face is almost him. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's almost as like Walter Jones as Zach Taylor. You guys said it reminds me Bone Studio Comics. I'm not sure why. So maybe it reminds me that almost close as him. So, all right, let's get on into that. This figure right here. So, and let's you guessed it, the idea. So my final ratings with Dragon Shield Black Ranger 6-inch action figure for this only on Wallgreens exclusive. Well, you guys in the idea. I'm gonna give it this figure a 10 on a 9. 10 on a 9 almost, because I like everything a lot, because I was going to give it a 10 on a 10, but I want to give it a 10 on a 9. It looks very decent figure. It looks very nice. And it's just like it reminds me back in the Bandai America or Bandai Japan has the SH Figure Arts version, just like these ones that I don't have, unfortunately, because it's very expensive. So now I finally got this figure. It's only on Wallgreens exclusive, so you get the idea. So now I'm going to give it a 10 on a 9. So that's it. That's my action figure review for you guys. So there's more to come. We'll see what happens. So anyway, don't forget, click like, comments below. Don't forget, subscribe, and check out the icon bill. Notice the notifications in case you missed it or not. So anyway, so this is Tybone Skyberg, and I'll see you around, guys, and happy toy hunting and happy action figure hunting, and take care.